Hello everybody, my name is Harrisane and welcome to a rant on Black Ops 3. And yeah, I know this is a pretty amazing game, but there's just some minor details that mess it all up. And that's just kind of like a game breaker for me, to be honest. Not like a game breaking glitch that stops me from playing it, but it stops me from enjoying certain aspects of it, which I believe that ruins other people's view on the game as well, which is disappointing because it's such a great game. But anyway, the first one is, I want to say, the campaign. I haven't really played that much. I think I'm a level 3 or 4 on campaign. I've done the first 2 missions, and the only reason is because even though it is a multiplayer campaign, it's just a bit boring since it's quite easy. It's not easy as in easy, it's just not strategic enough. It's more of just a see enemy, kill enemy. I just don't find it that gripping. That's the only reason that I haven't done the whole story. But I believe that there is a zombies campaign after you finish the first one, so I will probably eventually finish it just for that. And I also want to get the multiplayer camos from campaign, so you may as well just do that and use your favorite guns. But also, if you don't know about the Dead Ops arcade, it's pretty cool, but it's just annoying how you have to go into the thing every time to activate it, and I guess it is because it's an Easter egg, but I'd much rather you do it once than you unlock it on the zombies homepage, which kind of would make sense, but you don't, which is kind of annoying. And anyway, so moving on to multiplayer, there's quite a lot of things that are wrong with this, to be fair, and it's probably some guns are unbalanced, to be fair. Just straight off the bat, some of the guns just are heavily underpowered compared to other ones, like the Man of War, the M8A7. They're all completely overpowered, and that's like all I see anyone use who's prestiged, because they've permanently unlocked it, and I have prestiged and I've permanently unlocked the M8A7 as it's one of my favourite assault rifles. So yeah, that's just a thing that I believe that they could probably do a bit better. Some of the gun balancing. So the camos are the next thing. So most of the camos are pretty easy, like the assault rifles and all that. You just get long shots and bloodthirsties and headshots. Headshots are a pain in the buttocks to get sometimes with certain weapons, but since they're so easy, the assault rifles and that, well, not so easy, but easier than most other things, that's why there's like 8 of them, 7, 8 of them, which kind of makes that fair. But then you get onto the secondaries, and I have the secondaries, and I don't have the secondaries, I use the secondaries, and you're expected to get headshots with pistols, which isn't too far-fetched. You could probably do it eventually. And then you get onto the launchers, and the launchers are pretty simple. You just take X score streaks, and obviously you don't have to get kills with it like in the past games, because only one of them hits people, and I don't know, it just locks on. So it's kind of good, it's kind of really easy to get. And then obviously you get the 10 direct impact kills on the challenges, which are really easy. But then you get onto these last 2 challenges that I cannot do, because one of them is take out 5 Talons or Guardians, which not Guardians, 5 Talons or Cerberuses, which isn't too unfair. But the only problem I have with it is that no one ever brings out those sort of things anymore. Like Cerberuses, I've seen 2 people since I've started using my rocket launcher use, and I've seen 1 Talon be put out, and it's just annoying how if you get the first hit on it, it doesn't destroy it, because obviously it's not a 1-hit kill on the Cerberus with the rocket launcher, but even if it gets destroyed, it doesn't count as a kill towards your thing, which is so annoying, because you cannot see how frustrated I am when you get 1 hit off, you die, and then you respawn, you get back to the same place, and someone else has destroyed it, and it just doesn't count towards your weapon. So I'm just so annoyed when that happens. And then the next camo is take out Guardians or Hardened Sentries, and man, that is impossible, because there are none of them. I've seen 3 to 4 over my whole time of playing this game, and it's just so hard. It's not hard about taking them out, because it's just 2-hit kills again, but it's just finding them. It takes absolutely ages just to find one of them, and then when you're lucky enough, you usually get killed before taking it out, and then since those are easier than to take out than Talons and other things, then they get destroyed pretty easily by other people, so you just get so annoyed at that. The combat knife, again, is another secondary that is impossible to get gold. I have it gold, but it's just so hard. I spent 8 hours in one day, and I got, I believe, 3 of the camos. You need to get 200 kills to unlock the challenges, which isn't too bad because it's just kills. You can get like 20 in a game usually, but then you get onto the challenges. They're all pretty easy. They're just backstabs, revenge kills, kill the person who kills you, and then one of the harder ones is kill an enemy with your knife and then kill him with the gun that he drops, which is kind of easy if you go into like free fall or something because you're bound to like run into him with his own gun. But then the last one is bloodthirsties. You have to get 5 bloodthirsties with the knife, and that took me ages to do. It took me like 3 days, I think, overall to get it. And because you get onto your like 4th kill, and then you just get insta killed by a shotgun guy, or just like long range killed by like assault rifle, and like even if you try to slide into them, they just insta kill you anyway. So it's just so annoying. You cannot believe how long it took me to get that knife gold, and it just annoyed the absolute hell out of me so much. I just like raged so much that day. It was just so hard. But then you get like a certain map. I think I did do it on Breach. Breach is a pretty good map to do it on if you guys want to do it, because there's these stairs by one side of the map that you can just use, and all you need to do there is you just need to like camp out on the stairs and then just have 6 sense on, and then you can take out enemies from the left of you and the right of you. So I eventually did it from there. Okay, so next thing is the servers on Black Ops 3, and they are awful, and I have seen that they have slightly improved them over the last few days, but they're still pretty bad. Like, you can just get disconnected from a game instantly, and I know some friends that were doing the Easter egg, and they got disconnected when they were doing it, and they just felt so annoyed because they took them obviously hours to do that, get that far, and they just got disconnected from the game and just instantly lost all their progress and everything. And it's just so annoying when that happens, especially in multiplayer as well. You like wait for someone to join your game, like since there's like 6 of us that I usually play with, and like you finally get the last guy in after like 10 minutes of just sitting there, and then you start up the game and then your game just crashes for no reason, and you just have to wait for everyone to do it again, and it's just so annoying. But I will give them the benefit of the doubt that it is a new game, that the servers are obviously going to be quite bad, but I don't remember any other game that has servers as bad apart from GTA 5. Okay, so now on to zombies, and I have a lot to say about zombies. First off, one map that you get from normal, that is really annoying, but I do like how it is such a big map, how like there is a lot of stuff to do in it. But then again, I don't, because I never liked Origins on Black Ops 2. It just felt like there's too much stuff to be doing, too much stuff that you could do, and it just distracted from the fact that you were actually playing zombies. Like, you were just focusing on collecting parts and all that. You weren't focusing on killing the zombies. You just like wait to like you just have. I spent half an hour on one round rape training one zombie just to like do everything in the map on Shadows of Evil the other day, and it just gets so boring. I'd rather just have it more like Kino to Toten, you know, like the best map in like zombies history ever. And all that was just going to get perks, turning the power on in the cinema, and then just getting pack-a-punching through the teleporter, and that's all it was. And that was just so fun because it felt more like you were trying to survive, because the newer ones, they're hard to survive, yes, because the zombies start running at wave 4, which is absolutely ridiculous, and it's just so difficult. But then you have to go through all of that. You have to turn on the power for every single little perk, which I don't mind that much. But beast mode, what is the point in that? It's aliens. There's a ton of alien crap in this new one, and it's zombies, for goodness sake. It's not aliens. It's not extinction. What are you doing? And then you have to do 4 rituals every time you want to pack a punch. Every single game that you do, and it just takes you so long. And I just cannot be bothered to do all that, to be fair. I'd rather just have Pack-a-Punch. Like, the Rift is a cool idea, but not having to do the wall running bit isn't too bad. But just the fact that you have to do all the rituals every time that you want to Pack-a-Punch, it's just so annoying. Especially if you didn't say you wanted to play it by yourself and you didn't want to search up anything on the internet, you'd never find out how to do it. It's just so hard to it's just ridiculous, to be fair. And then one map, yeah, and then season pass for the giant. Season pass is £30, 30 to £40, which it usually is for Call of Duty. But seriously, that's £80 for a game where you finally get full content. It's just kind of ridiculous, to be fair. And like, I don't mind so much that you get to level up in this one. I kind of like it, but then you just get like those sweaty people who are like prestige 1 already on zombies, and you just know, like, why are you doing this? Like, it's not that fun. I don't find it that fun. I get bored of it really quickly now. This is definitely like the worst zombies that I've seen on a Call of Duty so far, by far, because like I absolutely love Black Ops 2 zombies. I find it was really good up until Origins. Obviously, I kind of really hated Origins, and then Shadows of Evil is like Origins. I'd rather just have 3 smaller maps, a bit like Kino, where you don't have to do so much stuff, and where there isn't that much stuff, because they just think that just one map is good enough, and then just cramming everything into it, but then that just takes it away from zombies. Like, whenever I'm playing Shadows of Evil, we're just stuck on like one round doing everything, like with one zombie left. I don't feel like I'm going to die that easily on it. I just feel like, oh, just get the wave over so I can do things. So it just takes away the fun of it, to be fair. Like, it's just more frustration than anything else. Anyways, guys, if you liked this rant and you agreed with me, then definitely drop a like. If you disagreed, then either hit the dislike button, which would make me very sad, or you could just comment what your thoughts are on this game in the description. No, I always do that. In the comment section down below, and I'll check them out and I'll definitely respond to them. But anyways, guys, that's about it for this video. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in this video. Bye!